Yo, guys, welcome back to another banger episode of the Playoff Podcast. We're back with a great episode today with two very special guests, two very legendary hoopers from Maine. Y'all gonna know about them today, but you already know who I am. I'm Lionel the Spacho, here back on the Playoff Podcast, and we're gonna have a great day. Israel, let them know.
Hey guys, my name is Israel Mazzella, and you already know the deal how we start 100K subs by the end of this year, 2026. Hey, before GTA comes out, we gotta get 100K subs. Come on now. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down low, and let's get this video started with.
Yes, sir. We got one of the best episodes to date. Two of the best guests we have. They completely changed and flipped the script at Noble High School. Both scored 1,000 points. It is Jameer Rose and Bryce Guitard. Yeah, this is about to be a great episode. If you boys want to introduce yourself.
What's going on? My name is Bryce Guitard. I just finished up my 4-year tenure at Noble. Just graduated this June. So next year, I'm going to University of Maine Farmington, playing basketball there. So looking forward to that.
It's Jameer Rose here. Just graduated from Noble this summer. Very excited to start my freshman year at Southern New Hampshire this fall, and I'm looking forward to it.
All right,
Yes.
where do we start off? This is going to be a very great episode. You guys have a great history. You just finished up historic high school run. Guess we can just start off. What's the first time you guys remember playing together?
I got this one. The first time I remember playing with Bryce, it was actually against each other. It was very different, because it was rec basketball. We didn't start playing travel together yet, so I had no idea who he was. All I know is we played against each other, and I remember being like, oh, that kid's pretty good. So then my dad was the coach of my rec team. His dad was the coach of his rec team, and they came together to start a travel basketball team. So our families are very tight, and I think that's kind of how it all started.
What was your first time playing as teammates?
It was honestly just right after the rec season. So that was the fall, and then right after that ended, we kind of got into the summer travel stuff. So they combined a bunch of that was the first travel thing they put together. So we didn't really know any of the players we were playing with, and that's where that's kind of where I met him. So that kind of started everything.
Was that middle school or going into?
Nah, it was going into 4th grade. So we were young. That's why we both moved there later on. So.
And what are some what are your favorite memories that you guys had playing together?
Nah, there's not even you can't even pick out there's not certain ones, there's just so many. But a lot of younger stuff kind of our team was good younger on, so kind of just a lot of just playing together, honestly. Nothing I can really pick out.
For me, I think it's winning. Although we won a lot of tournaments when we were younger, and I think just being with each other and just experiencing it, and very our whole group basically grew up together. So going through the group through the time from 3rd grade to senior year was very, very fun.
All right, I'll say, well, maybe not the best moment, but do you remember the funniest moment?
Oh. Sophomore year, we were playing against Gorham. It was a very, very big game for what was going on. And we were struggling that year, and it was a big game, big moment. My teammate, we got the ball back before the end of half, and he shot it. And we have this wrestling light at the top of our gym, and he hit the light. So it was very funny. The whole gym was laughing. It was a funny moment to experience.
You hit the top of the backboard off a shot. I remember that in G&G.
Yeah.
It went in though. It went in. That's the cool part.
Yeah, that was I don't really know how that happens. That was the 3rd time I did that in high school.
No, you did it twice in the playoffs.
I did it. Wait, 4th time. I did it my sophomore year against South Portland at home. I did it. Senior year against G&G and senior year against Kenny Blunt. So it was interesting. I don't really know how it happens.
That Kenny Blunt, that was the end of the game too.
Yeah,
that was
a big
a
moment.
clutch bucket.
Yeah, do y'all have any hotel funny moments with AU team? With the AU team, because I know everybody has crazy moments.
A bunch of AU stories. You already know, a hotel, your whole team's going walk into get some food late at night. It's a bunch of just fun memories. I can't even any pick out any kind of said earlier. Just being with the guys, you don't hang out with them a lot.
Yeah.
You're, so all the kids from other towns, you don't see them a lot, and it's just cool to hang out with them at different environments.
Mm-hmm. Did you play with each other at XLP, right?
Yes. Well, we started off at New Hampshire Spartans. We were there for a while, and then Mikey he hit on my dad, so we got connected through my dad to Mikey, and then I think I went over first, and Jameer came over the same fall maybe. I think I played like 2 tournaments with them, and then Jameer came over after. So
Yeah, you gotta have some fun memories traveling.
Yeah,
Where's the
yeah.
furthest place you traveled with XOP or AAU?
well, with XOP, New York, I think. New Jersey, yep, Jersey. And then with our Spartans team, we went to Florida, so that was a cool experience. But we didn't play with any of the guys anymore after that. That was the last tournament. So after that, we kind of branched off. But that was like the ending. I would say the ending of Spartans.
Jameer, you're going back. You're now going back to New Hampshire.
Yeah.
When do you start school? When do you
I
start
start
college?
school August 29th.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a couple days here.
Yeah, I got just under a month. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm sure. Going back to high school, I guess, you guys both dropped 1,000. You were Gatorade Player of the Year, and you got the Fitzpatrick Trophy, first player in history to do that. But back to the 1,000 points, what was it like scoring 1,000 points together same year?
I think our freshman year, we were looking forward to it. I remember we had a moment where it was one of the first times we walked into the gym, and we have this 1,000-point board, like right over right where you walk in. So we both looked and we're like, one day we're gonna hit this. And then like we were keeping track of our progress over the years, and then going into our senior year, we're like, dang, we're really about to do this. And then hitting it, yeah, I hit it first, but hitting it both at the same year, it was something very special that I was very happy to be a part of.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. We like the same thing what he said earlier, like walking into the gym and just seeing that. That's definitely something I was aiming for. I don't know why, but like after the tryouts my freshman year, I thought for sure I was JV. He calls us in the same time. He's like, "Are you guys good?" We're like, "Yeah, we're chilling." He was like, "You guys look like you're like stressing so bad." He was like, "You guys are on varsity." I was like, "Oh, thank God." Nah, but then after that, it was a roller coaster freshman year. Kind of after that year, we kind of knew I was aiming for it after my freshman year because I think I had like 150, 200 after my freshman year. So I knew that was a goal for mine. And then after he hit it, I was right after. So we had a great 2 weeks for Noble. Energy was high. It was just an awesome like month for us.
I saw a video of you guys putting your ball in the trophy case.
Yeah.
That's sick to be part of a school
Same
forever.
time too.
Yeah.
You know, I got a question. Who keeps track of the points? Because, like, is it you guys or, like, does the school keep track?
Yeah. So, like, we have a book we had a book for our freshman year, and that one, we lost that one. We didn't know where it was. And the one that we had for our sophomore, junior, and, like, our senior one, we had that one. But we had to, like, look through, like, all the clauses, look through everything for the freshman year one, and it ended up being in our 80s office the whole time. So he got it. He counted out all of them, and I think before our senior year, we tallied up what we had. And he put it, so our AD put it on the whiteboard in the office, and every game he would cross off and put the new number until we hit it. So he was keeping track of that, and that's how kind of we knew where we were at.
No, that's fire. But how'd you guys, like, what made you guys click after you guys became teammates?
I think the main thing is like first off, our play styles click. Like I'm very like ball dominant. I drive a lot, but I like to kick, and he's a very good shooter. He can make plays when he gets the ball in his hands. So I think our play styles clicked. But another big thing is, like I said earlier, our families are very close. Me and Bryce are very close. So I think the off the court bond that me and him had translated very good to the court.
And was it, like, instant, or did it take a little bit of time?
I think it took not too long. It was pretty quick, but definitely not instant. Like we definitely had our struggles throughout youth basketball, but it was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think every kid has their struggles. Like they all want to be the guy. So I think at first we kind of just were finding our roles, and then after like we figured out how to win, we were like, okay, let's just keep doing this. So whatever worked. Then we just kept going until we graduated. So that kind of was the end of it. But yeah.
Who was the voice like of the locker room? You know, like the guy.
I'm not even gonna lie, we didn't really have one. It was like whoever was like in the moment, but like getting older, like our junior, senior year, that's when we kind of became like more vocal leaders. Cause like a lot of the guys, like when we were freshmen and sophomores, a lot of the guys weren't like vocal leaders. So kind of just like we were learning from like our experiences almost, and just kind of being more vocal our junior and senior year, helping the other guys kind of when they get older was kind of big for us.
Yeah, you two were so close, so I feel like you two were kind of just like that chemistry. It's like not one going above the other, so I feel like that chemistry sort of helped you guys just kind of click and mesh as a team. You guys are saying you spend a lot of time outside of the sport as well, being together, so that definitely showed on the court. I remember watching you guys pass, and you throw in like a quarterback, and then you're just hitting some threes. But What would you guys say? You definitely left an impact at Noble. What would you want to like leave an impact for like the younger players, like you were saying?
I think leaving an impact for them is great. Like I just want them to see that because before us, Noble basketball hasn't been successful. It hasn't had a really good player in a long time. So for me and Bryce, just to show them that like, oh, even though you're from Noble and from a non-basketball school, like you can do it. Like you can be good and you can be a big name in the state of Maine. So that was a big piece for me.
Yeah, you two kind of just like pioneered that. Both of you.
I mean, kind of going off what he was saying, like a bunch of the kids at Noble, like they didn't really think about basketball. Like all were either gonna be wrestlers or play like baseball, and like a bunch of them like they didn't branch off. So I know a bunch of the kids like they didn't play any AAU. So like a big piece of advice I would just say branch out from Noble. Like play a lot of like other states, other people. Try and like find different people to play against and better yourself rather than just playing the Noble kids over and over again.
And what is one game that you guys would like wish to like run it back like once again?
Falmouth.
Falmouth. Yep. 1,000%.
That game was crazy. I remember I was there, and the last couple minutes of that game were crazy. It was back and forth.
Yeah.
Ref made some interesting calls. Great team though. Falmouth
Yes,
is
they were
one
very
of
good team.
they went on to win. You know, Davis, man. You got Billy Burks, all those
Billy
guys.
Burks.
What was it like playing against that team, that squad?
I mean, obviously, like some of the guys just from AAU, but when the ball first tipped up in the first game, when the game starts, you don't really think about any friendships, so you're kind of just trying to kill them. And yeah, it's really.
I think for me it was a big thing because we played Falmouth 2 times earlier in the season. So like there was nothing new about us when we played them. There was nothing new about them when they played us. So basically, it's whoever was gonna play better in the regional chip, and it was just out.
And you got that.
So what was the most underrated moment in the season?
Most underrated moment.
That's a hard one.
Well, I'm going to go, I wouldn't say it's an underrated moment, but I think our team just battling through injuries. Like, we had injuries deep in the season. I know the last 2 games we were banged up. He didn't play our senior night. It was just a rough, week for us. And I think just having everyone healthy going into playoffs, and after seeing that first W we got versus Marshall in the first round, we just knew, we were back. Like, we knew that we were where we wanted to be, and we knew we had to win 2 more games to make it. But I think just battling through the injuries really was I would say underrated moment for us.
Definitely. And talking about, Falmouth in that playoff run, through your whole high school career, who were some of the hardest teams you played or hardest matchups any year?
I think the hardest team that we played is probably G&G from our junior year when we lost in the regional championship. We had a very electric game at home at Noble. Went into overtime. It was very fun. I think the hardest player I've had to play against was probably Will Davies. He gave me a pretty good game at Noble. we're not going to talk about everything else, but
30. I'm playing.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
That G&G
That must
team,
be disclosed.
Going back to that G&G team was actually insane. They had their chemistry and everything. I couldn't imagine matching up against that team, that squad.
Nah, we were just watching the film on them in our junior year, and we just knew that we were gonna have to be a perfect game to beat them. So
you were gonna have to hit a couple threes.
yeah, a couple lucky shots, top of the backboard layups.
Those started spawning in senior year. All right. G&G, they did pack a crowd, but what were some of the toughest or loudest crowds you could play against?
Well, honestly, probably G&G. That gym, so it's a smaller gym, so if you pack it out,
oh my gosh,
it gets loud in there. And then I would think our sophomore year, we were the 5 seed, so we played at Bonnie Eagle first round. It's a bunch of kids from the woods, so they're loud.
It's all them farm boys, right?
They're loud, and coming from Noble, same thing, but they were definitely loud.
What was the craziest thing the student section has ever said to y'all?
Oh my God, your school did me dirty. Sopo did me dirty.
No, I'm telling you, those Sopo goons from last year,
yeah.
dangerous. They were dangerous.
Bro, I knew a few of them in the front row. They let me hear it. It was bad. So definitely Sopo.
It's always the people that you know from the opposite school that do the worst.
No,
They
it's
always
worst,
be doing the most.
I think the worst for me was it was junior year. opening night, we were going to Freeport.
Oh.
So we were coming off of a football season where it was like our first good year. Went to the playoffs, got smacked up by Bonnie Eagle, really bad. So first opening night, they're going there. I'm going there. I have like a sleeveless compression shirt on. First thing they say to me when I'm warming up, they're like, "Oh, you're not Jalen Jackson," like just going in on me. And then I missed a shot, and they were like, "That's why you lost to Bonnie Eagle, 52-6." Like they were going in. So I think that was my first realization that like, yeah.
I remember hearing the crowd chirping at you,
Oh,
Bryce,
yeah,
in the expo, bro.
Oh, nah, it's like anything that's crazy, it's always personal. Like they bring up some personal stuff, and that's what it is. Like it's like they can say like crazy things like, "Oh, you missed a shot" or something like that.
Yeah.
When they bring in names though, that's when it gets crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
They had those Chevers boys sitting on the
Yo,
court side.
Yo,
Those
Chevers kids,
No, I'm
bro.
telling you, these Chevers kids, that name Chevers makes them look all civilized. They're not civilized. Those are some dangerous kids, bro. They aren't civilized. They are some crazy kids,
Nah,
bro.
the
I'm
funniest
telling
thing
you.
is too, like after we graduated, like I'm friends with some of them now, and they like look back on it, and they're like, "Yeah, we tripped you pretty bad." I'm like, "You think?" I'm like,
That's
"Come on."
crazy, bro.
I have a clip of you. It was like, I forget who.
Oh, I know exactly what it was.
Talking trash, and then
Liam and Goody, if you're watching this,
Goody.
it's directed at you, bro.
He said something. You like look at him and like laugh or
Yes.
something, and then just go down,
That was
hit a three,
Boom.
boom.
Well, they weren't even talking to me. It was like I think Jameer. There was like a weird call, and like they called it our ball. Jameer did something, and they like Jameer walked away. So like they were yelling at someone. So I was there, and then after that I just came down and hit a three, and like they were laughing about it. So
It was. I think it was an out of bounds call
Yeah.
from one of the reps.
But who's like the most annoying player that you had to guard?
I think the most annoying player for me was Manny Hidalgo. And
It's too fast.
Manny's
fast.
quick. I think he likes to dribble a lot. So like your possessions are long, having to pick him up full court every time we played him, and he's very involved in the offense. Like you really never get a break. So I think that was the hardest matchup for me.
Yeah, it definitely looks like you're running like I don't even know, like some suicides all day.
Yeah.
Like Manny is too fast. He may be little, but that guy is quick. Like it's
yeah,
crazy.
And I'm playing with him too, so he like, wants to like be better than you, so he makes it personal.
Yeah,
He'll pick you up full court and just like be like yelling in your face.
Manny, he likes to be competitive. I have some experience playing with him, practicing with him. He's a dog for real.
Who's a hooper in Maine that you guys think doesn't get enough credit, either current or when you guys played?
I think right now, one hooper is Luke Gendron from Sanford. I think he gave us a pretty tough game. Like we were out a good amount, and he kept them in it all the way through the whole game in the fourth quarter. I think he's one person who should get more recognition.
I'm gonna go back to when I was sophomore. I think he was a senior my sophomore year. I'm gonna go with I think Hayden Campbell from that Bonnie team.
He was good.
He was so underrated, and I think he didn't get any credit because of the Elliot Bouchard thing. But he was one of the big reasons why their team had success. You know, finished out with that crazy buzzer beater, but
He was a problem.
yeah, he was nice.
I got a
Bro.
question. You guys like your junior year or your senior year better?
I think I had more fun my junior year. Like I think that was before we really like broke out and like it got all serious. Like I think we were really just out there having fun with that group. And then our senior year we had a lot of expectations. So practicing, we had to practice harder. There was less time for fun, more time to really lock in, which I'm not mad at. Like I'm grateful for that opportunity. But I think junior year I had more fun. But I'm grateful for everything that we accomplished my senior year.
I'm gonna go with my senior year just because like all of the accomplishments we had, like going into the locker room after you hit 1,000 points, everyone's throwing water on you. Just a bunch of like fun stuff. And like we went from class A, we were AA, we went to A our junior year. So playing at the Expo, like that is probably one of the most funnest experiences you're gonna have in high school basketball. And playing in class AA, you won't have that. So that was one big thing.
Yeah, we're the playoff podcast. It started during playoffs, and you have like the Expo and then the Cross Insurance Civic Center. This has kind of been an ongoing debate. What do you think is a better place to play in, the Expo or the Cross Insurance?
I think the Expo is a better place to play in. I just think everybody's way closer to the court. I think it's a smaller building, so it's more packed. Like you can feel the environment. I think in like when you get to the Cross and the other arenas, everybody's so far, like you can't even really feel that they're there. But when you're at the expo, like everybody's right there. You can hear everything everybody's saying. So I like that environment better.
I mean, just going off that, I mean, the G League team plays there for a reason.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they don't play at the Cross. I don't know.
It is so true.
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
and-
telling you, the cross is too big for no reason. It's for no reason. They should put at least 2 courts there.
Yeah.
Like, not just one. Like,
It
it's
looks like
just
no
like,
fans pull up.
yeah.
Unless it's Wyndham, though.
Like,
yeah.
Wyndham, I'm telling you, they
packs it
would
out.
not be
Great.
able to fit in the expo. They wouldn't be able
Great
to.
packed it out, too.
GG,
Great,
the
yeah.
expo was crazy.
Gray all red, but
Yeah.
Wyndham
Red
also
Sea.
has a crazy fan base.
Yeah.
Both of those guys, they're right next to each other too, so
know.
it kind of makes sense. There's something in the water over
It's
there.
Sebago Lake.
yeah, literally.
You, like, if you're really on the court and you just look up, you're the opposing team. You look up, you see a bunch of black flags, like a bunch of black towels being swung around. Like you don't even see the people anymore. You just see a bunch of towels. Like they were just lit. They were turned. Everybody was there. Like they were rolling deep. I mean, Sopo was deep because you saw a bunch of red and white. Shout out to Sopo, but like. I think they came in like way too deep. Like they were there, bro. They were just all there. Like they had their whole community.
I feel like Sopo's gonna come in stronger this year.
Yes.
After
Yeah,
just
man.
barely
Yes.
losing last year, I
Oh,
think.
rough way to go out.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
Nah,
such
that
a
was the
great game, though.
worst.
Such a great.
Up by
game.
15, and then we lost, bro.
I would say
Same thing happened again when we went to a
Against
tournament.
Sanford, bro. Luke Gendron, like you said. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's a good player.
I'm telling
Not
you,
gonna lie,
in
he's-
transition,
yeah.
you don't even know who to guard. You go to the basket or you go stop ball.
Everybody's a
Like
shooter.
you just like you don't know who. Like once they swing it, it's done. The ball's in the air, water.
Yeah, now they have a good coach now, too. So.
Yeah.
that was the
Shout
team
out Coach Morgan.
Coach Morgs.
you were telling me about. That team that just can shoot the lights out.
There's like this one kid. I think his number 12. Bro, I'm telling you, same spot 5 times in a row.
Yeah.
It
was
hurt
the
us
same
so
court. It
bad.
was literally close to our bench, like where we were sitting at. And then
Hurt
just-
On
us.
Sanford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurt
Like
us.
first half they were not hot. They were just like, I don't know.
Until that one kid hit those like at least 5,
Yeah.
it was finished for us. All of a sudden, they just started making everything, just everything. Yeah, we had to adapt to a new defensive scheme that we're putting into our what's it called, our just team in general.
I mean, everybody don't.
And like, yeah, not everybody shows up to practice, so we didn't have the right pieces in.
Better now than in the real season, but.
Yeah,
Can't
Speaking
wait to
of
start.
speaking of Maine basketball and some of these teams, what's your take on Maine basketball right now? You guys just got out of Maine high school basketball. What's your take on this year?
Good. I think there's a lot of talent leaving. Like I think the class of 2025 was very strong. I'm very excited to see what like this next year is gonna look like. Like who's gonna take over. Like I think the big name right now is Nolan Ames, but you really never know. You never know who's gonna come out and just show out. But I think really excited. Looking forward to the middle school classes coming up. I think they're the next big groups, including the freshman class. But it's gonna be fun, man. I'm really excited.
I would say last year, since I'm now kind of just getting into Maine high school basketball, last year at the beginning of the season, I didn't know many names, but kind of like what you said, through the high school basketball season, so many names just come up, and then it builds, and then at the end of the year, you're like, yo, this year was stacked. Like looking back at last year, that's exactly how it was. At the beginning, I was like, who am I gonna film? Like I don't know many of the players, but then at the end of the year, you're like, yo, I gotta go to this game. It's just crazy, and I feel like something similar will happen this year, especially with this stacked freshman class coming in. There's gonna be some names that pop out, and it's gonna be very, very great to see.
you know what game I'm so excited for? My coach let me know that we're gonna play Nolan Ames in our tip-off, our preseason tip-off. When I heard that, I'm telling you, I was smiling ear to ear. Like I just want to line up with him so bad. Like I'm being,
ready.
I'm so like I just want to play him, bro. Is he a shooter or like?
Hey,
he
you
do-
gotta
gotta see.
all I'm gonna
Alright.
say is, Nolan's a really good player.
dog.
Very well rounded.
bet.
He can do a lot. So
Hey, I'm
seems
ready
hard-
for him.
hard
I'm
to
ready
handle.
for him.
I haven't seen too much of him play. Honestly, I think the first time I saw him play was at SummerSlam, and he kind of just stepped up. He was like quiet,
Oh, he
and
was
then
there?
he stepped up towards the end.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't see him. Oh, last year. Oh, we left early last year. That's why I didn't see
Yeah,
him.
well, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know anyone else on his team, so we'll see. We'll see how he does this year.
Yeah.
Actually, Jameer, you were a coach at SummerSlam. If we want touch on that, I know Bryce, you weren't there. You said you had to work, right? But you were the coach for Israel,
Yeah.
And Lionel, you went against Lionel.
Yo, you can see his face, bro. He's like, nah.
So you want to say anything on that event? It was very fun. Great weather.
I think SummerSlam is one of the best events that Maine has. I think the environment it brings people. Yeah.
Nick Cannon medley. Yes,
It
sir.
brings everybody from all over the state to come watch this one basketball game. I think it's a great thing to have. I think the Rising Stars game was the best game. Big dub, coaching dub, me and Israel, you know what I'm saying?
He's a coach now.
Lionel, sorry we had to do you like that, but it's okay.
Bro.
Hey, nah, remember your buzzer beater though?
Oh, you're right.
Actually, speaking
You're
on
right.
that, I had to get my get back on Lionel because at All-Star Weekend, he had an and-1-3 buzzer beater to win the game to kick me out the championship.
I was screaming in your face too. I was screaming.
Roll the clip.
Roll the clip. You gotta find the clip.
Oh my
He did that
gosh.
'cause I like to talk smack, so I was in his ear. A little bit. So when he was just screaming at me, I had to get my get back.
Bro, I could like every time I came down that left side, I just hear a voice just like in my ear. I'm like, do I look back and speak to him or do I just keep playing? I chose the peaceful path and I kept playing. You know, I was able to get the win out of that. You know, I
until
came
the
out
end.
on top. But he got me back at SummerSlam. You know, I'll let him slide this time. If we ever get like back into it and he's a coach on the opposite team,
I'll be back.
1-1 right now.
Oh yeah, you got.
matter of fact, that is a
We
question.
need that third game.
That is a question. Who here would win in a one-on-one tournament?
Me.
That was a quick answer.
Honestly, I got myself.
Wait. Matter of fact, we can lace up. My shoes are upstairs. My shoes are upstairs.
Oh, God.
Playing the Jordans, bro.
In the J's. In the J's.
J's.
That's crazy. You're gonna crease your shoes,
Blue
bro.
probably open. We could go right
Yeah,
now.
you never know. You never know. We could actually slide.
Bring the podcast to the court.
Exactly. Bring the camera. Coach be filming. Mic'd up one-on-one tournament. That'd be tough. That'd be so tough.
Actually, back to SummerSlam. Last year's SummerSlam was actually how I knew who you were, Bryce. That was the first time I ever saw you play. Was at that SummerSlam because I was going through my photos and I didn't, like I said, I didn't know many of the players. So, but I went to that event because it's a great, awesome event and you can meet. It's just super fun. All the players are just having fun. But I was going through my photos and I see this kid and I'm just like, who is this? And I look it up. And that's why I met or figured out who Bryce is. And then fast forward to the end of the season, we got some more photos.
Yes, sir.
They signed the back of this before it developed. But
Way to go, guys. Way to go.
we have
I'll take the blame. That was my fault.
That was Jameer's
we have a
fault.
handful of these. Actually, I haven't talked about these. I have a stack of these. I have a huge stack of these from the playoffs, all signed by like Ding, all them, Manny, Darius, all the girls too, the girls Sopo team.
Darius.
And I got to figure out something to do, but I got a lot of those Polaroids. I need to figure out.
Can't lie, Israel. We might need some
Yeah.
though. We might need some. I might need some of those
Yeah, spread that right
Polaroids.
here.
Yeah. Or put them on
Yeah,
the wall.
hang 'em up right there.
On
That'd be
the
tough.
playoff podcast.
Yes.
That's the
Yes.
first year we started this, and it was
Yeah.
supposed to just be specifically for the playoffs,
Yeah.
but kind of bled through into August now.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't see no playoffs, but we having fun. You know, that's what we're here to do. That's what we're here to
Hey,
do.
well, I mean, football's coming soon. So
Hey,
yeah.
true. We got football playoffs coming up too.
Ooh,
You never
guys
know.
Play fantasy?
Yes, I have my fantasy. I'm ready.
We
Like,
have a
you don't
draft
even
tonight,
understand.
actually.
Bryce have a draft tonight.
Well, what pick are
I'm
you?
ready.
No, it's randomized an hour before.
Randomized the hour before.
How many
so
players?
it's gonna go
12.
PPR?
Yes.
Yo, make sure you got some punishments, like some good punishments ready.
Yo, we had a milk mile last year.
The milk mile is the worst one possible. Now, one of my friends who's lactose intolerant got hit with a milk mile. Worst thing ever. Like mid-mile, he just started puking, bro. It was bad. Like he just had to cancel it.
If you're lactose tolerant, you're like, you can
It was
drink it, you're
fried.
cooked.
It's
Cooked no matter what.
fried. It was so fried. We felt bad, but at the same time, he was the one who lost, so it's
I
not
feel like
our
I can
fault.
do it and I won't puke.
You would
Nah.
think that?
No,
until you
it's a
actually do it.
mile
That's a
while
lot of
drinking milk
bro.
at the same time. Like
You
you
know
gotta
how
be
much milk is in a
like,
gallon?
that's a whole lot
lot.
of milk.
That's a
That's a
lot.
whole lot of milk. But
Ow.
yeah.
All right, let's get back to you two though. You guys are both going into college. You got your Farmington.
sir.
You got your Farmington representing. Let's start with you, Bryce. What made you choose Farmington? What was like the recruiting process like?
I know I wanted to start the whole process early on, just like so I didn't wait till the last minute. But I took a visit. I had a great visit. I think it was middle of the season. I was close to a lot of guys. A lot of guys I played against in high school. Like shout out Gabe and Zach. I played against them, and Liam and Tanner. But like a bunch of those guys, they were really welcoming. My coach, he seemed really same thing, welcoming. He had a lot of high praise to say, and they just were really welcoming. So I knew that if I were to go there, I would have a great opportunity. You know, nothing's guaranteed, but I knew that I wanted to go there and just make my name for myself.
Mr. Jameer, what made you choose New Hampshire?
I think so. Basically, it all started with this random. There was an Elite 75 basketball camp on my birthday, so I had a choice. I could either have like a little get together, or I could go to this camp. So I chose to go to the camp because I love basketball. So that's what I did for my birthday. The camp ended up being at Southern New Hampshire. So then that's where I met Coach Perry, who's the head coach, and Coach Steckel. So they reached out after the camp. We were in touch. They had a prospect camp opening night of football season. So obviously I couldn't go because I had to go play football. So then I didn't hear from them throughout the whole fall. And then they reached back out during basketball season. They're like, we're going to see how you do this year. And it ended up working out. I ended up committing very late, but I'm very grateful how it all played out.
And how was the process like, you know?
I think the process is very interesting. Like, there's very stressful moments, but there's also moments where you feel good, like coaches reaching out, a lot of coaches reaching out. So I think just try to enjoy it. That's my advice to you guys. Enjoy the process. Listen to what everybody's saying, but also take what everybody says with a grain of salt and really pay attention when you're on your visits and stuff.
I would definitely say for like juniors, like incoming seniors, I would say don't have an ego. Talk to every coach. Listen to what every coach has to say. Go on as much visits as you can because you never know. Like one thing could happen and like you have to decommit, you know, a bunch of stuff. So you don't build bad connections with coaches. Like stay in touch. Make sure like you have good connections. Like that's big.
Yeah.
And what part of your game are you working on to produce that on the next level?
I think the biggest part of my game is my shooting ability. Is to be a small guard at the next level, you really got to be able to shoot the ball. I can shoot the ball now, but I really want to get that better and advance to become one of the better shooters in the conference.
Yeah, I'll kind of say like kind of what he said. Like at the college level, a lot of smaller guards, you have to be able to shoot the ball. So I think just transitioning from like getting used to the college three is a little different, but just kind of getting as much reps as you can just at the new level and trying to just like playing against a lot of college guys will help you. Like a lot of runs, like definitely stay active. So that's definitely a big thing.
Yeah, we had Ryan Martin on, and he's a smaller guard, but he just capitalized on his shooting ability.
Yeah.
So it makes sense, obviously. And now it seems like basketball, since Steph Curry kind of, shooting is probably the most important thing now. So, yeah, that's definitely. What's it like playing against, like, these bigger players? Have you been going to college practices?
Yeah, I've been playing against a few of the bigger players on my team. Like my roommate, he's I think 6'5", 6'6". Yeah, Charlie. I've been playing against Charlie.
He's or farming.
I've been playing against Charlie a lot. And Charlie's been getting me better. You know, he's bigger than me, so he's trying to get me ready for the season. But definitely a lot of reps with your teammates will help.
For me, it was like just going to SNHU and playing against some of the people that played last year. They won the past two NE10 championships. So their best player, Curtis Henderson, very good player. Playing against him at the runs and stuff helped me throughout the summer.
Quick question: what did you just say? SNHU?
Southern New Hampshire
Oh,
University.
I didn't know that. Oh,
SNHU.
okay. That's my fault.
Yeah,
I wasn't
my fault.
thinking.
I should've clarified that.
That's
Do
me.
you
That's
have
me.
any goals, like, other than hoops?
I think basically I want to graduate. I want to get my degree. I think that's big. I'm studying sports management at Southern New Hampshire. That's a big thing for me.
I'm gonna speak for Jameer on this one.
Are you serious? Don't even bring that up.
No, you gotta bring it up now.
I'm kidding. But yeah, kind of same thing. Just graduating, get my degree. You know, starting just the whole out of school process. But for Jameer,
Are you serious? Don't even.
I can't do it like that.
Just a little.
I can't
Just
do it.
give us
It's
a
up
hint,
to you.
you
Go
know?
ahead. Give him a hint.
Give
A
us
cliffhanger.
Come on, it's for the big.
Come on, please.
Bro, that's why we're here.
We're trying to get like, fired.
Driving.
Hey, get his license, big dog.
Oh,
Nice little Audi in his driveway.
Hey, we're
let's
working on it.
go.
By the end
He's
of the
working
summer.
on it.
By the end of the summer.
You
That's
big
tough.
car guys?
Not really. I just like Audis.
Nah, Audi's actually kind of tough though. Those cars are nice. NIL SNHU, maybe. You never know.
Pulling up in the Audi.
Yeah, whipping up.
Nah, but quick question though: who had better pregame fits in between y'all two?
All right. See,
I already know his
You
brand.
wait. You wait.
so we had travel fits that the whole team had to wear.
Mm-hmm.
I think my fits were better. I think I had better shoes on that I would travel with. And I had the jewelry. I had my number 3 chain on, hanging out the sweatshirt we had. It was actually these sweatshirts. I had the number 3 chain on. I had the earrings. I think I was well prepared.
Next. Okay. Yes, he had shoes that matched the fit. Cool. I had all maroon dunks. I had a puffer jacket. My name right here. No logo. He didn't have all that. I'm not gonna lie. So I had the 14 chain too. You don't.
I wore the shoes I won MVP
Oh
at
my
SummerSlam
God,
for.
bro.
So I think that outdoes.
Let me see. I bought my shoes with my hard-earned money.
Oh my gosh, that's a low blow.
So I'm actually wearing the shoes right now. But
Oh yeah, yeah, I didn't even
I
notice
was
that.
actually gonna say something before we started recording. I was like, "Are those noble themes?"
pretty much.
Pretty
They
much.
are kind of noble themed,
I
but
guess we knew the winner.
It's a tie. It's a tie.
kind of.
Speaking of a
I'll
tie,
see.
though, between you two, who would win in a 1v1 right now?
Me.
Lionel. Oh, me and him.
No, you two.
Oh,
You two.
Belts.
Be for real. Eric, you guys know.
I got no answer for that, bro. No answer. No answer.
Lionel, you can get the smoke if you want it.
Me? I would love to. I would love to. I'm inhaling as much smoke as possible. I'm here. I'm ready. Pause. Hold on. I'm ready. Pause. I'm really taking. I have all the smoke. All of it. I'm ready. No matter what. No, I paused. I caught myself. But where can people follow your college journey and let them know?
I think follow the IG. Jameer Rose 3. That's it for me.
Same thing.
Wait, that
Follow-
rhymed.
Follow the IG. All lowercase. The Bryce Guitard. Hit the IG up.
That actually rhymed. Hold on. He said follow the IG Jameer Rose 3. Oh my gosh. That's tough.
Flip it.
That's tough. That's a bar. Matter of fact, quote of the year. Hold on. Quote of the playoff podcast. Quote of the playoff podcast. Come on now. Nah, but any final message to give to any fans, family members, or any friends that are watching this right now?
My first piece is gonna be to like the younger generation, like your guys' grade and the grades below you. Like, just really, really work hard and really get after it. Like when I was a freshman and a sophomore, I took matchups pretty personal. Like when we would play against Will and when we would play against Jalen. Like really, really go at these bigger name guys to really get yourself known.
Yeah, kind of like the same thing. I'm gonna start off just like talking to like the noble kids, the youth. There's a lot of stuff you guys don't see behind the cameras and stuff. Like you gotta every day, you gotta put work in. You can't just go in front of the cameras and just try and put on a show. It's not gonna happen. A lot of stuff behind the cameras. You gotta work on yourself every day. You gotta better yourself. Kind of some advice for just in general all of the high school players. Kind of same thing he was saying. Like, just stick with it. You can't really. It's not given. So.
I got a hot take for you guys.
Ooh, hot take.
This might spark some controversy. You said you
I
like
know what he's going for.
You said you like this upcoming freshman class. If you had to list a top 5.
Top 5? I got you. Wait, let me think on it.
Top 5.
Do I have to do it in order? or
No,
five
it
players?
doesn't have to be
Okay,
order.
not in order. Carter, Braithwaite, Lionel, Israel, Kaylon, and Quinn Pelletier. That's my 5.
Ooh, that's a good 5.
Yeah,
Like,
so
low-key,
that's-
I have the same 5. Nah, also I want to give some flowers to Ephraim though.
Oh,
Ephraim. Shout out
Ephraim is a stud.
There's so many. You can't do it justice. You got just all these.
Nah,
players.
there's a lot.
Watch out, Ephraim Luseko.
Exactly, man.
Ephraim,
Oh, matter of fact, that's also a team I want to play so bad. Portland.
Portland.
Oh, that rivalry, bro. Last year.
Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah, Battle
Yeah.
of the Bridge.
We already since both of our games in summer league kind of don't count because in one of their games they didn't have their full roster because of football, and then one of our games we didn't have our full roster too. So like they don't count. So we were just waiting for regular season just to get them, because like
No, the summer league is weird. Like, it's weird. It's not their full team. Though.
yeah,
For sure.
it's
All right,
mostly
I got
just
another
for
fun
fun.
question. If you guys had to run pickup, like let's say against each other, you get two other players all time. NBA all time. You had to pick 2 players. Who you got?
Wait. Nah, go
hold up.
one by one. You pick.
Yeah. Okay. Who got the first pick in the Big Time Hoops draft?
No, he did. He got the first pick.
Okay, Jameer, you get the first pick.
Mike.
No, don't pick like big names. Pick, like,
He said all-time NBA players.
Like sleepers. Like,
You wouldn't take Mike?
nah, some ball knowledge, bro. Some ball knowledge.
This is pickup though. You need like
pick up.
like Vince Carter, like
Nah, I'm trying to win.
no.
How was
Mike. I guess Mike's a great answer.
I
Ready?
just think Mike beats all of it.
I got my 2 right here. When
said every other.
Bull. Who is
This is a snake draft.
no one is scoring.
You said Wemby Manu Bull? Bro, give me Giannis, bro.
Jordan and
Me,
Giannis.
Jordan, Giannis.
Dub.
I got Curry off the bench.
That was not a part of it.
Matter of fact, if we're adding bench, let me hold on.
You need 2 and you 2.
Because
You 2.
I need, hold on. I'm gonna need myself, obviously, and then I'm gonna have obviously the GOAT, LeBron James, talking about Mike over here. Who's Mike, bro? Mike is nowhere in my vocabulary. And number 2, I'm gonna get me one of the best lob threats out there. You already know, Chris Paul.
He can't even dunk.
What you say Chris Paul for?
I thought you said like
No.
Catching lobs. Okay.
Goodness.
I got mixed up.
That's why I got
You said- Nah.
I got mixed up.
What you know about LA Clippers, Mr.
mom's texting
Drummond, bro? That guy was dangerous. He was dangerous. Catching everything from Chris Paul. And then also, who's the other guy?
Wait.
You said
Drummond?
Oh, wait, not Drummond. My fault. Oh, my fault. Not Jordan. That's my fault. Jordan,
not
DeAndre
Mike.
Jordan, and also Blake Griffin.
Yeah,
Those
Blake.
2, dangerous. Too dangerous.
For me, it's a hard choice, man.
This is easy for me.
I'm gonna have to go with player. I try to do my game like them. I'm gonna go KD.
Oh.
Yo, that was just thinking that.
That's
Slim
good.
Reaper.
That's good.
I gotta go another one, Paul George, bro.
I got Shaq and Kobe.
Ooh,
That is tough.
damn. I'm gonna take Paul George. I'm gonna get shot. I need a bag.
Prime Shaq.
I need a bag.
Not Celtic Shaq.
Yo, if we're playing like that, matter of fact, just swap, what's it called? Jordan. I give me Zach Edey. I need a big.
Bro, Giannis is running.
Give me a big. Give me a big. I don't care. If he can, no. I'm telling you, no one's driving on him. They can't. They're gonna be scared of him. Iguodala.
That's clip farm.
Clip farming
I want a
already.
Cooper flag and Ace flag.
I got a little something over there.
Yo.
That was crazy.
Now that's reasonable glaze. Reasonable glaze. Reasonable glaze. Reasonable.
All right, best hoop shoe of all time.
Ooh, wait. That's actually. Hold on.
Well, I already know.
Let me do my research.
I know.
Like line or like certain shoe.
Specific shoe, I'd say. Specific.
I think for me, my favorite shoe I ever wore was KD 15s. But I think the best shoe ever is Kobe 6 Pro Tros.
Oh yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna go Kobe's too. I'm gonna say Kobe 8s. I got the Venice Beach ones. Those are fire.
I feel like the Kobe 6s are just like a flagship shoe. I'd say Kyrie 4s.
I was just about to say that. Or KD 18's the one who just came out.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all see these right here?
I wore those.
These
LeBron
were
15s.
my childhood.
That's what I was just about to say.
These were my
I was
childhood.
just about to say
These
LeBron
shoes,
16s.
yo, if it wasn't for my
LeBron
dad finding
16s.
these at Foot Locker, I don't think I would ever have the same childhood I've ever had. Like
Great
these
shoe,
shoes,
Great shoe.
most legendary shoe out there. These ones and also the Equality black and white versions. Goodness gracious, those are the 2 best shoes I think I've ever had in my life, ever. Like those are the best shoes ever. Trust me. No. There's no such thing as glaze when talking about LeBron.
All right. Next question. I guess we'll go. We're kind of bouncing all over the place, but let's go back to high school. What was your welcome to varsity moment?
I
go
know.
first. You go
No,
first.
you know exactly what to say.
I do know what to say.
Say it. Go.
All right. Don't do this. So, my freshman year, Thought it was a good idea. Didn't go to practice.
Sleep in.
Slept in. We had a morning practice. Slept in through the practice. Didn't show up. So
Let me guess.
They're
Not
gonna
playing the
revoke
whole
your
game.
Gatorade player.
that's not even the worst part yet. That's not even the worst part yet. This is good. So, and the really worst part is, I wasn't doing my chores around the house. So my dad, I have a strict father. He was gonna pull me regardless. So then I went to practice, and the next day I showed up late. So this was even worse.
Back to back.
So I walked in. Shout out Coach Morgan. That's my dog. Stopped the whole practice. Like they were like in the middle of a drill, stopped it, sent everybody to the baseline, just waited for me to get ready and come to the sideline, and then he had me run for the whole practice.
At first, he had Jameer sit on the sideline and watch us run.
Yes, that's true.
We ran 3 down the backs. He goes, Jameer, what you think, bro? And then Jameer ran after that.
Yeah, and then
And the deal.
so then there was a deal that shout out my teammates. They came through. If I made this running time in a certain amount of time, he was gonna let me play in the game, and I ended up making it. So shout out them. But
Really?
yeah, it was opening night against South Portland. So but my dad let me play in that game, and then I had to sit out like maybe 4 or 5 games after that for not.
Left me out.
Hey, take care of your stuff around the house. You'll be all right.
I met your
That's my
dad
message.
in the playoffs.
Yeah,
So I
hey,
started.
Shout out Larry's
Shout out Larry Rose. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the camera.
Yeah,
Had a nice lens.
cameraman.
Always taking
Yeah.
pictures.
Gets us right.
Speaking of running, who's faster in a sprint?
He's a
Well, like,
football player.
No, think about it. Think like sprints. Like, I would say he is, but like if it's like a distance, I would probably beat him.
Yes, I
Like
can
honestly,
agree with
yes. Because I used to run distance when I was younger, so like I would beat him in that. But like like quick ones, he would win.
Yeah, I think playing football helped me with that. I think there's a lot of short distance. So
It's like
Yeah.
Bryce, did you run a mile when you were in like middle school? Kind of.
I did cross country when I was in 7th grade, and it was terrible, but I still did it. So like I got a lot of stuff from it.
Okay.
And like honestly, if you have no fall sport, do track or do cross country, or do if you in the spring do track. Like if you run, it gets you in the best shape you'll ever be in. Like going into my 8th grade year, I did cross country. That was my breakout year for sure. I think I went from like 9, 10 a game to like 17, 18 in middle school. So I would definitely run. That's my honest advice.
Did you
Don't
play
forget
soccer?
indoor track in the
I did
winter.
do soccer too. That was rough.
Bro, you know what's a great conditioning? I think personally, best conditioning thing is boxing. Insane. Any
Whole body.
yeah,
Like
whole
Creed did it,
body,
whole
bro.
body.
Is
I know you've seen that. Creed did it.
insane.
What's your name?
Yo, he said, "Good looking, baby Creed," and gets socked straight in his left side of his jaw.
Hey, the
That
snowfall
one's
one is
dangerous.
tough too, ain't gonna lie.
It's I feel like the Creed one's better. The Creed one's definitely better.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, what's your favorite, like your go-to move? Like you're coming up the court, you got a one-on-one defender. What are you going to?
I'm gonna go with either like the push cross into like a pull up, or like just kind of, honestly a hezzy. You can do anything. So come out of a hezzy, you can pull up, you can drive, anything really.
I think for me it's like a slow between the legs from my left to right, because then I can either explode straight or I can cross back. It gives me a lot of options. And going to my right hand, I can pass the ball to a lot of places. So.
Speaking of your passing, I've gone through a lot of you guys' film, just going through like your senior year, a little bit your junior year. You pass it like a football. When you're on the other side of the court, you literally, I actually did try this. I tried to sync up a video of you playing football versus basketball and like sync it up. It was literally like same exact motion when you're on the far side of the court.
That'd be a tough TikTok edit.
that'd
though.
be
Nah,
fire.
one thing I noticed though, when he goes to throw it, only I know it's coming to me if he like looks like pulls it back like this and like kind of like there's like a side look. I know he's throwing it.
He goes,
I'm a big.
He does a side look.
I'm a big look off guy. I don't like looking where I pass a lot, because that's how people read the lanes. But I think playing football definitely helped. Like being the quarterback definitely helped me being able to pass, because I can zip it. I can zip the ball in there in the different spots.
I had
But
to pause.
yeah,
How did it feel getting like tackled?
Hold on.
how'd it feel getting tackled? All right, so
What was it like the worst?
the worst tackle.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll give a little backstory. Before I came to Noble, I think it was 2nd grade. I played baseball. I played soccer. Never touched the basketball. Never touched football. 3rd grade played basketball. 4th grade played football. 3rd game, 4th grade year, playing against Massive B-Sick, we were cooking. I was like 2-0. I scored the first play of the game. Come back, it's like cold, 20 degrees, freezing rain. And I ran up the middle. And mind you, I was like a scrawny little like 4'10" kid. And this one kid came by and just cleaned me out. And then he stepped on my fingers, and then that was before I got tough, so I sat out the rest of the game.
A little bit of CTE. A little bit of
But-
CTE.
Definitely the worst hit I've ever had. It was Portland my sophomore year. First game ever. Remy got me bad, but that wasn't the worst one. It was sophomore year, first time ever playing quarterback, ever in my life. They just threw me in a playoff game.
Crushed.
And again, I was smallest before I got big. And this one lineman, like, rushed me. I, like, rolled out, tried cutting back, and I cut right into him. And he, like, picked me up. And then I was on his shoulder. And then another lineman came, and they, like, threw me over his shoulder. I landed on my head. It was, yeah. I never got diagnosed with a concussion, though.
That's good.
Yo.
It's always good. A little brain health does matter.
Bro, you had to be there to see this though, but Remy laid him out so
Are you
bad.
serious? All right, let's break this down. I was a sophomore. I was like $140. Remy was in his senior year. He was a strong dude. So like, you gotta think it's straight on. I had nowhere to go, and yeah, he just cleaned me
Nah,
out.
but think about it. It's a punt return though, so he's going full speed this way.
I just caught the ball.
Remy's full speed this way.
I caught the ball. I literally went to run, and he was right there. And I tried to hit him. It just didn't work.
They're gonna put you on one of those Vine edits.
Oh,
those
oh
Vine
my God.
compilations.
You know what that
bro.
reminds me of on YouTube? You know, have you ever seen those videos like the hit sticks in like college and NFL?
Yeah.
I used to be watching those all the
Back in the
time.
day.
It really sent shivers down my spine. Like it was like just seeing some random dude running at you, a big burly 6'6" middle linebacker coming at you, boom, lowers his shoulder straight in your chest. Goodness gracious. Like that would be like imagine my dad in full pads. Like that's what's running at you. Like that's crazy, bro. Like that's so crazy.
What was your favorite like away school to play at? Whether it's for you, I guess we could say football, like outdoor, but for you, indoor, like gym. What basketball gym?
You go first.
Sopo, 1000% Sopo. Even all 4 years, bro. Like the first 2 years, it was packed because of like the team they had. But like my junior, senior year, I was getting chirped. So every single game there was bad.
Big bleachers.
Yes.
Big bleachers.
I think for me, for basketball, the best like environment was probably either South Portland or Falmouth. Like they had very good environments. G&G was also fun to play at.
And it's the expo too.
The expo is amazing. I think for football, honestly, I think playing at TA is fun. Very nice turf field. I think playing at South Portland, because for football, Noble and South Portland, like we've been butting heads the past few years. So every time we play each other, it's amped up, and it's a great environment to play in.
Is Portland at Fitzpatrick? Do they
Yes.
play? Dang. And they play at the expo, right?
Yep.
That's
And
crazy.
you have the
did,
two
bro.
best
Yeah.
like places
Oh,
to play at
fuck.
throughout in the entire state.
Fitzpatrick Stadium's really nice, but I don't like Portland, so
Poor
couldn't
Del.
say that.
All right, let's go back to basketball. Last shot, forget that Falmouth game. Last shot, who's taking it?
Ah.
What do you mean?
Ah.
Like,
Who's shooting the last shot? There's a second left. Someone else is inbounding it.
Taking-
I think I'm shooting it. I don't know.
Don't you think we should like hand it over to the shooter maybe?
I'm shooting the ball.
yo, I have a very controversial take right now.
You say you shoot.
I mean, he did shoot it. Yeah.
Okay, this way.
Let's start a fight.
You wanted to say this?
No,
No, wait, no. I just want, if you guys, you guys aren't even gonna take the time to do that. I feel like I shot a higher percentage in the fourth quarter in overtime. Look at it, bro. Gorham sophomore year, G&G junior year, Falmouth, I had a game winner. I think I had the game winner sophomore year against Gorham. He sent it to OT, though. I'll give him that. Sophomore year, he sent it to OT. But I had the game winner. Junior year, against G&G, I had the game winner. Falmouth, senior year, I had the game winner. I just think, and South Portland, junior year, I had a fadeaway corner three to send it to overtime. So I think,
That was it.
do you?
All right. All due respect, have you had 8 threes and a half?
Damn.
Who passed you the ball for those 8 threes?
Listen. The Falmouth game, though, like, realistically, it didn't really matter who shot it. Like, we both were confident, so, like, it didn't really matter. Like, obviously, the last play happened how it happened, but just like all due respect, like either of us could have shot it.
I think Bryce did just hit a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the pump fake on Davis, we were down 1.
He tied it.
Yeah.
So
I got the footage.
I think in that situation, honestly, the play wasn't even drawn up for me.
No, it was.
It was drawn up for Bryce. I was just a decoy, but the ball just ended up in my hands. But
Yeah.
That's an unfair question though, because it also matters like who's been shooting more in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
unfair. It's definitely
he
situational.
thought it
That's
was
just
LeBron.
that's for the clips. That's for the clips.
That little argument, that was clips.
Yeah, that was
Coach B's emoting on you right
that's what
now.
I was pointing at. He was emoting.
Nah, like low key, like after we played all these kids, though, we all graduated.
Exactly.
Like
We're
low key,
tight
we're close with all of them now. Like I go golfing with some of them sometimes. So, like we're all like close now. Just looking back on it, it's low key just like fun to talk about. Like we can't get mad, we can't go back. So
Going for about an hour now.
yeah.
Can start to. If you had to describe each other's game in one word, what would it be?
One word. Trash.
I would say my one word for his game is efficient. I think when he gets the ball in his hands, he plays very efficiently. He scores not that many dribbles, very well posed through the lane and stuff. And he's very, very efficient mid-range shooter and catch and shoot 3-point shooter. So I think my word for him is efficient.
All right, going back to that. Hold up. You said that you shot a higher percentage than me.
In the fourth quarter, I shot at a higher percentage than him.
No, okay, I'm kidding. But I'll probably say elusive. Like everything he does, like he does at like at a full motor, full speed. Like he goes. I'm not saying that. He's gonna say nah. Pause. Anyway, move on. Like he does everything like efficiently. Like he tries like as hard as he can for everything. Yeah. Like yeah.
Fair.
Well, do we count in this question or?
Sure. You got let's go. You two? No. Coach B is saying no. All right.
Well, technically we did, but like not really though.
Okay. We're sitting like we got past generations going on to new generations.
Yeah.
What's the advice you got for these youngins and the youngins that are watching at home?
I would say my biggest advice is honestly just to work hard. Like you're not gonna be given anything. Like especially like me and Bryce coming from Noble, like we weren't given anything. We had to earn it all. So my biggest thing is work for it. You work hard enough, you'll get it. But nothing's gonna be given to you. So if you want to be a game changer, you want to make plays in big games, you're gonna have to work for it.
I would think some big advice would be surround yourself with the good people. Like don't play against like no scrubs. Don't go to the YMCA. Just like messing around. Like if you're in the gym, take it seriously. Like go 100 every single second. Like you're there.
I think if you're the best player in your gym, you gotta find a new gym. I think you gotta go work out with. I'm being serious. Like, you gotta work out with kids from other schools that are gonna make you better. And I'm not saying your teammates can't make you better, because I had a teammate. Shout out Tanner Philippone, who made me work every single practice. But I think just try to surround yourself with the right people on the court and the right people off the court. I think that plays just as big as a part of it.
Yeah. The only way to get better is to better yourself. Like you're not getting better if you're playing against like the people that won't get you better.
They say you are who you surround yourself with.
Exactly. And make good decisions in school. Stay in school.
Kind of going back to you're talking about the beginning of the in the beginning of the show when you're saying how you guys met, your parents knew each other. How important do you think it is to build that bond off the court?
I think the biggest part where it makes a difference is when the adversity hits. Like when you're going through struggle and there's like team struggles, and every team's gonna have their ups and downs. No matter how good or your record is or how good the games look, there's gonna be ups and downs throughout the season. I think our bond off the court helped us not only deal with struggles that we've had with each other, but struggles that have happened throughout our team. And obviously having a good coach and Coach Morgan helps with that adversity, but I think our bond off the court helped deal with things like that.
Yeah, it definitely just helps the way you respond to knowing where everyone's coming from. It just helps like everyone just be better.
Yeah, shout out John Morgan.
Yes, sir.
I would say just watching you guys play, like you see like you're bickering here obviously, but I think that kind of just shows the connection you had. But what you were saying, like in those moments, in those tough moments when you go down or whatever, I saw you guys, you had each other's back, even though you guys are gonna bicker. But I think that's what you need, honestly.
Yeah.
If you're not having fun with your boys, it's just like not your boys,
Yeah.
not your boys.
Nah, there's times for that, and there's times to lock in that we know when to flip the switch.
But I think that was a great time. If you guys want to wrap this up, if you guys have any shout outs.
Any shout outs, guys?
Man, Shout out the farm, Farmington. Looking forward to it, and then shout out Noble. Hope to see good things next year.
Shout out Noble. Shout out Southern New Hampshire University. Very excited for that. And shout out Maine Basketball. It's starting to get on the map, but I'm really looking forward to the future that's coming.
Shout out everybody who's made it this far into the episode. You're a real one.
Yes, sir,
You are a real one if you've made it this far. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, follow these guys on Instagram. You got Bryce Guitard, you got Jameer Rose 3.
Dropping bars right here.
Yeah, dropping bars. And
Shout out my guy BG.
Oh yeah, hey, shout out little bro Brody and Brianna. Getting the work in there. I see you guys outside.
All right.
That's
a wrap.
That is a wrap. Thank you guys for pulling up to the episode today. Thank you guys. Thank you, viewers, for obviously showing your support, getting us to, I'm pretty sure, 216 subs already.
Yeah.
Ever since we started this YouTube channel, which was at the beginning of the playoffs until now, we've made a whole lot of improvements, and we thank you guys for all that. And once again, thank you guys for watching. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed rest of your night if you're watching this at night. And may God bless you guys.
Yes, sir. Stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming out. Thank you for watching. Peace out.
Yes, sir.